Hello, Verka here. I hope this will be a good first video for my YouTube channel, and I've been wanting to do that for some time now, and now I have a second of being home alone. My husband is out with our dog, so I thought I'd just pop in my phone and start talking to you. And I wanted to tell you a story about how I befriended my first imaginary friend at the age of 30. I'm 30. I made a friend and her name is Wanda. She's a little girl. She's probably around 10 or 12, I'd say. I even drew her picture. It's not a picture drawn from memory though, because 2 or 3 months ago I went to a flea market and I was just walking around trying to find some good objects, or mainly I think I was drawn to photographs. I really wanted to find a nice photograph to use as my reference. I didn't know what to expect and what kind of material I would find, and that was actually pretty interesting. I plan my works from time to time. I forgot to tell you that I'm an artist. Yes, I'm an artist. I make art and I make mixed media paintings and drawings and collages, all that crazy stuff. But back to the flea market. So I found 3 pictures of a young girl and her eyes were just so captivating. I'm still trying not to look at myself on my phone, but I'll get better at it. And I found 3 pictures of this little girl, and one of them, and these are the pictures. Here she is with her puppy, and here she is. I think it might be her dad. Anyway, so I found the pictures. Her eyes were just the most magical, the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen, and I had to paint her. I had to do something about these. So there were 3 pictures in the album and I wanted to buy them. And the guy who was selling all of the junk that he had, he said, no one's gonna buy the pictures either way, so just take them and take them for free. So I took 2 more just in case. The other ones will be for my another series that I will come up with. But I took the pictures. I did not take the pictures. I was gifted the pictures and I was thinking what to do with them. So I decided to prepare 3 separate works. And I wanted to use all the media that I feel comfortable with so that I wouldn't waste my time on experimenting too much. I chose charcoal and oil paint and watercolor. So the first drawing here, I used charcoal. Originally, there was no bird. I thought she might be missing something. And I remember that bird because I painted it before. My husband took a picture of it when we went to Italy last year for our first-year anniversary. It was something homely about this bird. I really felt that it belongs somewhere. And the title of this work is Wanda 1, but I also untitled it. There was an undertitle. English is not my first language. I'm trying my best. So the first title is Wanda 1 and the second title is Be My Nest, because I'm in the process of nesting, actually. We moved here a year and a half ago to a new apartment. It's an old apartment, which also fits my aesthetics perfectly, but it's an old apartment of my husband's late grandma's, and she left a lot of stuff of her own, and we didn't remodel the house just yet. So I made that little connection that I'm making myself at home finally here, and nest is something that reminds me of warmth, of collecting every little piece that the bird puts in the nest so meticulously. And it consists of different stuff, of moss that I really love, of little sticks that I also adore. And did you know that birds actually take advantage of the fur that is lying around somewhere? So if there is an animal that is lining for, I think, winter and then summer, the birds will take care of the fur and will put them into their little nests. I found it so lovely And I think that's what I'm doing here now. I'm nesting and just making myself at home. So I'm glancing at the picture of Vanda that I created to just remind myself what I'm supposed to talk about. And there's something captivating about this piece and about her eyes and how confident and peaceful she is. It's probably because of her light eyes. I think people with lighter eyes they have something magical to them. So that was the first piece that I wanted to talk to you about. The second one is actually an oil painting, and I used charcoal, watercolor, and oil glaze on top. It's my technique that I developed last year that gives me the most luminous effect on my paintings, because I really wanted to combine this effect of black and white photo and the way they did it in the previous century to color it. They would actually buff some oil paint on the photo to put some color on it, but the gray undertones would still be there, so you can really see the layering of the color of the paint, and in my case charcoal. That was my base, that was my underdrawing for that piece. And Vanda and her new best friend, or Vanda and her new puppy, reminds me of how I met my best friends. I'm probably not remembering the exact moment I saw them or we made an interaction, but the exact moments when I felt the most at home and at peace with them and very, very safe. And I knew that this relationship was something we would both strive for, to make it work, to make it inclusive and secure, and we would communicate well or learn how to communicate with each other. So that piece reminds me of that feeling of just being there for each other and of an unconditional love, the way that our puppies love us. I have a dog, Vincent Van Dog. He's one of my best friends as well. He's just amazing, brings me so much comfort and peace, and he's so sweet and very, very gentle. We got him almost 3 years ago now. We'll be celebrating his 3 years with us in March. And I wanted all these warm and fuzzy feelings, I wanted all of them to put on my paper and just let them stay there and let them remind me of friendship. And the third piece that I drew, that I created for this mini collection of Vanda, is Vanda as a sun. And this one, I wanted it to be joyful. I wanted it to be bright and very, very simple. I'm in the middle of exploring the theme of sun, of moon, of nature, but also of a very simple illustration styles. And I really wanted to implement all of the feelings and all of the ideas and everything I knew about paper, about my technique, and I wanted to put all of that into this little collage. It's a hand-painted collage, and the sun is actually removable. So if you're very careful with this piece, you can actually have 2 in 1, and you can just have Vanda and spend time with her, or you can play, I don't know, or you can play with her. I don't remember the word for that, but cosplay. Yeah, you can make some cosplay. You can like dress like a moon. I don't know. I'm already imagining all the different interactions that I could have, or one could have, with the drawing of mine. So, and these are the 3 drawings, paintings, and collages that I made for this mini series. And I think there's just so much that is going around in the world and around me in my life that I really needed to find something beautiful, something comforting and peaceful to look at, to bring me joy, and to just let me rest instead of thinking big thoughts. I wanted to feel big, warm feelings. What else should I say? I'm really happy that I am finally here. I think it's my second take to YouTube. I really want to make it my home. I want to talk about my works, about my life. I'm a disabled artist from Poland, and I want to talk about my experience of being an artist, of being a disabled queen. I'm also a squirrel lover, and I'm a cool person, I think. Stay with me longer. I have much more to prepare. One of my videos will be, I'll talk to you about my collection of cups, because I have many cool cups with stories, and also I have a collection of squirrel figurines. So that will be very interesting. Leave me some comments if you have any questions, or just if you want to support me. And in the links down below, you will find a way to get your hands on my paintings and drawings. So Vanda collection is now available in my shop, and prints to come. Thank you for being here with me. Good night.